Today is the night. It's the night Arsenal are scouting Viktor Gyokeres, 25-year-old Swedish international who plays for Sporting Lisbon. He is 1.87 meters tall. That is 6'2 feet. And he plays as a number 9, right-footed, but he plays also with the left foot. And he was bought from Coventry City in 2019. And guess what? 5 years later, he has become the talk of town. He is the talk of town, hot asset, and today almost every club is really scouting him. And Arteta and Edu have also gone ahead to do that and said this guy should be scouted today as they really take place into as he really plays in this biggest game in Portuguese history, that is Sporting Lisbon and FC Porto, and Benfica. Welcome to this channel. This is the Rokani Media Football. Hope you guys are really having fun. Hope the evening is really going on well as planned, and this is what we do on a daily basis. We bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is concerned. And Rokan David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe to hit that magic number, right? And let's not forget that this channel does all sports apart from Man United. And this goes to everyone who went to the comment section and really said that I was so excited for Julian Timber to return, and that shows that I secretly support Arsenal. I don't support Arsenal, for your information. I don't support it. And everyone who comes out and really puts that out, it's your opinion, but that is a personal vendetta on me. I tell you, I support Man United. I have a channel known as United Matters channel where I always go ahead and really put in content for Man United strictly, and that's what we do. So I don't want to hear people come here and say, Rokani, you excited, you hide your support for Arsenal. I don't support Arsenal. The reason as to why I want Arsenal to win the trophy has always been sounding. I've echoed it here on several occasions that all I want is Arsenal winning the league. Why do I want Arsenal to win the league? The reason is simple. Arsenal are not anywhere close to breaking any record of Man United. That's what people should know. But when you look at the side of Liverpool, they win the Premier League this season. They equate to the number of league trophies we have, that is 20. If City wins it, those will be four consecutive times them lifting the league, breaking the record of Man United, because Man United had been the only team that was going to hit, obviously win it 3 times in a row, and Man City have gone ahead to do it last season. So today they'll be. And thirdly, it's for the good of the Premier League. I don't want everyone to come out and say it's a farmers league, because we've seen very many people coming out and saying that this is a farmers league, something that it's not. This is not a farmers league because the competition is really intense, So I don't want Man City or Liverpool to win it. That is it. So thank you very much for watching. Through smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel. We thank God for the gift of life. It's a Thursday, and it's the 29th, last day of it's the last day of February, right? And we're here to bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. Now, who broke the story? It was the scouts in attendance. He came out and really told us the following yesterday night that scouts from Arsenal will attend Sporting Lisbon versus Benfica today night. Viktor Gyokeres, watch probably. So this is the hot asset right now as far as teams are really concerned. And I think Arsenal noted that this guy is 25 and he has a lot of skills. His skill set is really out of this world, and he's not a usual striker. What shows that he's not a usual striker? His numbers for this season speak for himself. When you look at this season, he has gone ahead to play 21 games, 17 goals and 8 assists. That is in the League of Portugal. When he played in the Europa League, he has 7 matches, 5 goals and 1 assist. The Taça da Liga, that is like the FA Cup of Portugal, 2 matches and 3 goals. He has gone ahead to play 30 games. He has 25 goals and 9 assists. Those are 34. Hear me out. He has gone ahead to put in 34 goal contributions. That is what this boy has gone ahead to put in through. And that's why they are really dying to obviously getting him, and Arsenal scouting him tonight. So Viktor Gyokeres is the hot asset, and he might be the hottest center forward on the market. I know it's really gonna come out and really shock everyone who has gone ahead to be following this guy. and following the likes of Viktor Ousmane, the Benjamin Sheshkos, but this guy has been really rated highly because of the way he's really scoring in goals, and his price compared to other strikers is almost the same, but his skill set is really great, and I think has a very good mentality. That's why Arsenal are really trying to scout him tonight. Now, Fabrizio Romano, you know him very well. He's really one of the top guys that I'm gonna hate, obviously, epitomize, the transfer reports. He has come out and really told us the following, that it's been reported that Arsenal scouts will watch Sporting Lisbon today to keep an eye on to Viktor Gyokeres. It's the case that Arsenal have always scouts around for multiple players, and Gyokeres is being scouted by multiple clubs as he's doing fantastic at Sporting Lisbon, but there is still nothing decided or concrete on this one. It's just normal. So Fabrizio is trying to let us know that this is a normal procedure that any club does to go ahead and really scout in players and really look for them and bring them on to really take it to the next level. And he's telling us that Arsenal has been scouting this player. They've gone ahead to put in lots of efforts to scout this player because of how he's performing this season, and they've gone ahead to add him to the list of players that they would obviously get in as a striker. And that list of Arsenal is really now enlarging, because we know Viktor Ousmane, we know Ivan Toney, we know Oli Watkins, we know Benjamin Sheshko, we know Zikezi, we know Moroyal, who plays for Getafe, and there comes in another young striker who is really scoring very many goals, known as Viktor Gyokeres. And don't forget, there is even Dominic Solanke. So Arsenal is really having lots of people, all players they're really scouting, and the reason that's why they're scouting them is simple. They want to obviously get the best of the best. And I think I told you that at the mid or towards the mid of next month, that is March, that is starting tomorrow, we will get a confirmation on who Arsenal's number one target is. And I think it's gonna be, for me, I think it's gonna be Douglas Luiz. Arsenal will really target to really get the deal of this guy out of the line. That he is the man himself, known as Douglas Luiz. And I'm gonna hate to see some beautiful article about him that I'm gonna really bring in here for you very soon, or anytime from now. So that is a story coming in through from none other than Fabrizio Romano, confirming Arsenal's interest in this guy, and they're scouting him, and they're not going to have to make a decision on who is really going to be the main man. Now, after that, Ekrom Kona has also gone ahead and really told us the following, that Arsenal remain interested in Viktor Gyokeres, but the Premier League club is not willing to pay 100 million euros for the Swedish striker. Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United, and Newcastle have all been linked with a Swedish player. So Viktor Gyokeres is really talented, and to show you how talented and how good this player is, you just look at the lineup of teams that are really interested in him. So Arsenal are not willing to pay 100 million euros. 100 million euros is like 85 million pounds, But I think if Arsenal make a decision to sign this guy, then they'll have to meet the price, because Liverpool might be willing to do that, Manchester United might be willing to do that, Newcastle might be willing to do that, Chelsea might also be willing to do that. So I think the best thing to do for the side of Arsenal is to really sit down, contemplate, and see what the scouting report is going to be out tonight. Why do scouts have to go out there and really watch this game of football? It's simple. They want to see how this player reacts onto the game, because they'll know his abilities, his statistics, his stats, but how does he press for the entire 90? Because when you look at these videos that we see onto the YouTube and so on and so forth, those videos are really targeting the goods, but they cannot get you the entire 90 minutes. But these scouts will only look at this guy alone. How he presses, how he reacts when his opponent is really trying to obviously bull him, his mentality, the discipline on the pitch, how he communicates with his fellow players, a lot of things that we don't see on camera, And you can as well agree with me that you've gonna have to see lots and lots of things, captured by cameras of the revealers on the pitch, not being shown onto the main screen that we used to watch the game of football. So I think you all agree with me onto that. So we wait and see what is going to happen and what the scouting report is going to be. But the question is on the price, because 100 million euros, it's like we're adding 20 million euros to buy Viktor Ousmane. And I think for that, Arsenal might say, who is more proven of those? Let's go for Viktor Ousmane. But they'll also look out to Man United. They went ahead and spent 73 million pounds. That is like 90 million euros onto this player, like 10 million euros less than Viktor Gyokeres' price. So, and Rasmus Højlund is really working in well. So Arteta might really want to bring in Gyokeres. Do you know why? Because he believes Gabriel Jesus is still his main man, and Gyokeres will be coming in from the bench, and sometimes will be playing them together. Like you see how Pep Guardiola plays Haaland and Julian Alves. So I think that's the plan for Arsenal, but they're not the only ones really scouting him. Man United, Chelsea are also interested in him. And it's not only them that are really having scouts there, but also teams like Liverpool, as confirmed to us by Record Portugal, a source coming in from Portugal, confirming to us that Liverpool will scout the match between Sporting Lisbon and Benfica this Thursday evening. Ousmane, Diomande, Viktor Gyokeres, João Neves, Antonio Silva are some of the names they will be watching, but especially Ruben Amorim's tactical setup. So, when you look at Liverpool today, they are into the match. They are into the game, and they're going to be watching and scouting these players, scouting them for the good of the club of Liverpool. And it's really already put outside there that Liverpool is really interested in very many players there. Ousmane Diomande, he plays for Sporting Lisbon. Viktor Gyokeres plays for Sporting Lisbon. Then Antonio Silva and João Neves play for Benfica. So that's why even other scouts are really there. But even Viktor Gyokeres is being looked at by the side of Liverpool right now. But it's not only Liverpool also having scouts. We've also been told by Record Portugal that Chelsea will have a reserved seat at Lisbon derby today night when Sporting face Benfica. List of players to watch: Viktor Gyokeres, Gancalo, Inacio, Ousmane Diomande at Sporting Lisbon, João Neves and Antonio Silva for Benfica. And I think when you go to the summer transfer window, it looks like Sporting Lisbon are really gonna be the huge sellers. That is it, because if they are selling Viktor Gyokeres for 100 million euros, Gancalo Inacio for like 80, then Ousmane Diomande for like 70, that means they can get a scoop of close to 200 million euros or 300 million euros from the sale of these players. And I think that will act well for them and will bring lots and lots and lots of success to their financial backup. There is also Michael, that English player that plays as a right attacking midfielder, and they're really having many others, though he won't even really stay with their manager. But Chelsea is also in scouting the players that Man United and Arsenal are really scouting. So it's really a huge battle, and we don't know who is really going to win this. But I would like to let you know that Arsenal are scouting Gyokeres tonight, and Arteta and Edu have gone ahead to send the Arsenal scouts there. But it's not only Gyokeres, but Gancalo Inacio has been linked to Arsenal. Ousmane Diomande has been linked to Arsenal. Even this other guy, Antonio Silva, who plays as the central defender, 19 years of age, very highly rated player. He's also being scouted by Arsenal. So these scouts of Arsenal are really going to see how those four players really react over the night. But that game of football, if you really want to see all of this, just continue to obviously log in and really watch this game of football at exactly what time. Let me see. At what time is this game of football going to be played? Benfica and Sporting Lisbon. It's going to be played at 23:45 hours. So guys, don't forget to tune in. I'm going to look for it and see whether I watch it, and then later I'll come in through and redo the needful. And by the way, after this, you might hear that even Arsenal's going ahead to scout these players again, because FC Porto, that went ahead to obviously beat Arsenal in the Champions League, is going to be hosting Benfica. Another huge game for them to watch. So wait and see how that pans out. But should Arsenal spend 100 million euros on Viktor Gyokeres, or they should go in for Victor Ousmane, or Ivan Toney, or Vlahovic. There is Moroyal, there is Zikezi, those players that aren't playing for Sporting Lisbon, but are playing in the Serie A, La Liga, and top leagues that have gone ahead to obviously be ranked highly in there for you. Rokani David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David is my name. And for now, I'd like to say bye-bye to you. And I'm gonna be catching you again in 2 hours from now. So more stories coming in through. Arteta's gonna hate to speak about the players that are going to return, and obviously Julian Timber is another story we're really tackling as Arteta comes in through to obviously tell us what Julian Timber is going in through and how you people are excited. You people really love Julian Timber, and every time I do a story about Julian Timber, you guys are going to really love it. And Arteta has a very huge update for you as far as the latest from Julian Timber is really concerned. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and a 5-finger salute to everyone watching in through. The Muslims, the Juma Karim tomorrow. Endeavor to flock the mosques to obviously exalt Allah. Ciao, ciao.